Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and the calls for Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, they're coming from inside the House. Before we get started, please, I want to remind you to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really helps us out. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez appears to be making a serious bid for the presidency of the United States, or at least for the Democrat nomination. She's been to Idaho. She's been around the country. She's going on this tour. I think it's apparent to everybody she literally wants to be the youngest president in American history. A title that I'm not sure how old Kennedy was, may fall to J.D. Vance. But she obviously wants to be president. The problem is, not even the Democrats support her. See, in the primaries, and here's where Democrats are going to have an issue. In the primaries, usually the most fringe part of your party, the most extreme, the most fervent part of your party votes. People that really believe in something, that's who votes in primaries. I voted in the primary for the Republican side. People that vote in the primary for the Democrat side, they may see Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez as their greatest hope. And if that happens, and the Democrats have to nominate Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez for president of the United States, I think you could nominate me for the Republicans and we'd win. I don't see how she could beat anybody, let alone a J.D. Vance or a Ron DeSantis. That to me seems like an easy victory for the Republicans. But there are two prominent Democrats, one of whom was defeated by Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez to start her career. The other, a very well-known Democrat commentator, who are saying if you have this woman as your nominee, you're going to get destroyed. A person said last week, we might only win one state if she's the nominee. I don't know, but I pray. I pray she's the nominee for the Democrats. I want you guys to watch this and let me know what you think in the comments.
So let that happen organically, I think.
You know, one person who, as you know, won a seat is AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
No,
I know. It's your own district. I realize that, surely. But she came in at a time when people were also talking about a changing of the guard, so to speak. And she has become quite influential in the party, and her presence quite felt. In fact, here was Bill Maher just this past weekend talking about the crowds she was drawing. Listen.
Big crowds, again, the shiny object that the Democrats chase. It's not about the big crowds that come out to you when you're talking in a festival or wherever they are. I think it's because I think Bernie showed up at Coachella. That must have been fun for the fans. It's who shows up on Election Day. And I just don't see that's the ticket. This is just not what's going to get the job done.
What do you think about that?
Well, first off, I think that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is a great talent. There's no doubt about that. I think that what she's doing is speaking in no small part, as Bernie Sanders is, to the base of our party. And we need to maintain that base. We need to turn them out in the general election as well. But in order to win many of these seats in the House of Representatives, we need to go beyond our base. We have to appeal to moderates. We have to actually appeal to some Republicans to cross over and vote for a Democrat. And so I do think that these are important things to happen, that should continue to do this. But at the same time, we need to keep in mind, in order to win back the House of Representatives, we have to take seats that are presently held by Republicans. And to do that, you have to go to the moderate, or you have to appeal to Republicans.
Joe Crowley, always a pleasure to have you here.
Thanks,
Thank
Laura.
you so
Great
much.
to be with you.
Still ahead, we have a very special guest tonight on this Wednesday.